Hey guys, Dan here, Book Nook Noggin, and I wanted to share with you guys another DC's Black Label book. I saw this one when I was searching up other books that Jeff Lemire had written. I'm not 100% sure what year this one came out, but I know it's relatively new-ish, I'm going to say. But this is Joker, Killer Smile. And this, I'm going to flat out, right from the get-go, I'm going to have to say that this is a very polarizing read when it comes to the Goodreads ratings. Because when I was looking up the ratings and reviews for this, there were so many people who just did not care for it, but there were a few that absolutely loved it. They really, really enjoyed it. I'm not going to say loved because I didn't see any 5-star ratings for this, but I did see a couple of 4 stars and a whole lot of 2 stars. But I'm going to wait to tell you what I thought in the long run here. But of course, you know, it is Jeff Lemire doing the writing for this. The artist is Andrea Sorrentino. Okay, yeah, that's why the artwork looked familiar. I thought that kind of looked like the same artist who did the Green Arrow books. So it is an interesting read. It is set in a different Batman universe, of course. It's about a psychiatrist, you know, a doctor in Arkham Asylum who happens to be working and trying to quote-unquote cure the Joker. You know, this guy's, you know, having some issues because, of course, the Joker's getting into his head. And I won't say any more beyond that because if I tell you any more beyond that, it's going to spoil this story. But, you know, the most interesting part of this probably was the artwork. The artwork was probably the best part of the story. Don't get me wrong, Jeff Lemire did write an interesting take on the Joker because I don't think I've read anything that he's done that's Batman and Joker. So this is probably his first go around with Batman and Joker. Interesting concept that kind of in the middle of this, there's a story about a children's story called Mr. Smiles, and you know, use your imagination. You can figure out who Mr. Smiles is. There was a little short story at the end that I can't remember the name of that one, but it correlates and it uses the same characters from the first part, the Joker, Killer Smile. So it's not anything completely new. I mean, it does fit in with what's already been presented in this collection, this book, you could say. Okay, now that I've gotten all that out of the way, and I've already told you, you know, I thought the artwork, the graphic layout of this book was probably the most interesting part about it. The writing in this story, I thought was just okay. I feel like, you know, it could have been done a little bit better, but it felt very average to me. It felt like your typical kind of Jokers in Arkham Asylum kind of story. It didn't come out and stand out as a really strong story for me. I will admit, most of the stuff I've read by Jeff Lemire, a lot of his writings I really liked and really enjoy a lot of the stuff he's written. There have been a few things, like I really was not a big fan of his Royal City. And I'm going to have to say the same for this. I was really not a big fan of this. I did not lean towards a 2 or a 4. I decided to give this a 3 out of 5-star rating on Goodreads. It's an okay read. It's not something I'm going to say you have to rush out immediately and go read this, go check it out. But I will provide a link for you to pick this up for yourselves if you want to check it out, and I will have that link to Amazon down below. I always have to feel like I have to remind you guys I don't get AdSense, so anything that has been purchased through that link, I get a very small percentage. Even if you buy something as small as a pack of gum, I get a very small percentage of that. I'm also going to throw it out my coffee link if you wouldn't mind donating to my channel. Please donate to my channel. Like I just said, I've got over 1,000 subscribers and I'm not getting AdSense. So YouTube is taking my videos, they're running ads on them, because you guys probably see my videos with ads and you're probably thinking I'm getting money from this. I'm not. not getting anything. YouTube does that on their own accord. So it doesn't matter, you know, if one of my videos gets a lot of traffic, then they put ads on it for themselves. I don't get anything from that. So yeah, every little bit helps me out. If you're new here and you're looking for more graphic novel comic book recommendations, what are you doing? Hit that subscriber button, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload again. That's all I can really say about Joker Killer Smile. Interesting cover. I like the cover. Like I said, the art design for this book was fabulous. But you know what? I'm not going to rate the book just based on the artwork. I know there's a lot of people in the booktube community who do that. And for me, that's, you know, it's cringy. I just feel like you can't rate a book just because you love the art. It's not an art book. I mean, there's so much more involved in a graphic novel, story, comic book. You know what I mean. Enough of me rambling. That's all I got for you guys. Till next time.